the pet cemetery. This is the forest of the witches.
The ippy.
And there's a weird smell, but every now and then I'm hearing what sounds like a shouting. That is a freaking car. There is a dead rat. We're probably heading this way. Guys, thank you for watching Franco TV. I've made it back to one of the creepiest forests. This is the pet cemetery, but the main one. However, this is the final night I have in Chile, so this is the last time you're probably going to see this place for a while. This place is the most active location that I've seen. It is terrifying. I like it because of the, the content I could get from it, but I hate it because I'm always scared shitless as I'm here. That being said, let's get into the video and see what I can get. Literally just got in this place, and I'm hearing movement coming from the forest. This is by far the creepiest location that I know. Just trying to see if I can see something moving back here. I had the camera off and I heard movement. And I got a dead battery. So I made it a little bit deeper into the forest. There's like a wiggly line throughout the floor here. But this is literally the heart of the pet cemetery. This place is so ominous. So I found tarot cards out here, just kind of like all through the floor. There's like these little writings that the last time I was in another part of this place, and it says this is the forest of the witches. I don't know what that's about, but that's actually on, you've probably already seen it because this is the second video. I want to see if I can look at my night vision here. See if I could see anything moving. One of you guys pointed out that there was like a puma just staring at me from far. I want to make sure I don't see anything tonight. These are the cards that I found just kind of thrown through the floor. I ended up wanting to do something with these the last time, but the weird thing is that when I grabbed them from the area, this whole place started doing a lot of weird things. So maybe tonight things are kind of settled down and I was never able to do it. I want to see what happens if I shuffle these cards. I'm just going to put them on something and see what's the first card that pops up. And, I don't know, we'll go from there. I'll probably write on the top of the screen whatever it means. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. And, see what happens. Sorry for this glare that you're seeing on top. What the was that? I keep hearing noises on the trees and they're throwing me off. Let's see what comes out, and whatever it is, I'll show it to you guys, and then I'll probably do research at the house and seeing what it means. The spirits that are in this place, can you tell me who or what you are with this card? This is the first card. Valet de Ippy. I'm going to go ahead and look it up on the internet, see what it means. The second card fell to the ground. This is the second card. I don't know what this means. I got the wine glasses again with an X on the bottom. And an X here and an X here, but not on top. I don't know what this means. This is the third card, final card. So far I'm happy that there isn't a demon, because that's what was creeping me out. Oh, I don't know if I should ask a question, but let me ask a question. regarding the spirit types that are here, can you represent yourself through this card? And here we go. I don't see it. I have to turn on my light. More wine glasses. Thankfully I didn't get a demon one. Not like the one that I saw the last time. The one that was on the floor was a demon. Well, I think it was. It was like death. Look at that. I'll see what that means in a minute. That is the first time I've ever done something like that. If something bothers me because I just did that, I am never doing that again. But it was just kind of ominous. At the moment I was about to do it, all the wind starts picking up and the trees start moving. But again, I did probably share that with you, what those cards meant. I just looked it up online. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if I even did it right. I'm not trying to get into that. I just wanted to see what would happen if I just kind of, I've just been curious, by curious. That's where I'm at right now. I still have my stuff here mounted on the tree. See? Oh, what the was that? I don't know if you guys just heard that. Oh, I heard something back there. Oh, that was creepy. Sounded like a baby. I'm gonna get my stuff. So what I just heard now, I don't know if you heard that, it sounded like a laughing. It's not what I heard. I heard people laughing, legit people. But it came from way further down there. Just looking around here. You hear that? Sounds like whistling. I'm gonna lower my IR. I don't see anything. That was creepy. Or they're probably heading this way. Hear it? That's an animal. Let me turn off my IR, see if I could see any sign of light. Nothing. Right now I'm using the thermal, and I just heard people laughing in the distance. And there's a weird smell coming from this place all of a sudden. A smell that I haven't smelled before. But that's the path. That's like another way to come in towards this area. And that's where I was hearing voices, so I'm expecting to see somebody coming in through that direction. So this is the area where I was hearing the sounds of the people. Sound like a bunch of people. I hear a noise up there. God, this is stupid. This is one of those moments where I don't like it. My instincts are tingling, son. Tread carefully. I'm not picking anything up on both cameras. What I heard, what sounded like a group of people just kind of laughing or chanting or saying something, and then it got quiet and I heard footsteps moving. I could have sworn that I was going to see people coming out this area or coming in towards this area, but so far it's still quiet. I'm hoping I could catch it on camera. This time I have my thermal ready to go, so that way you could probably see them from a distance or whatever. But we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Alright, this is where I am now with some color for you guys. getting any signs of noting throughout this area. Trying to see if I could hear anything, but it got quiet. But I know for a fact that there is definitely people here. I think that's a hole. I don't know what the hell that is there, that little thing on the floor. Holy shit. I just heard noises right next to me. There is somebody up there. They're right behind that tree. Somebody or something. That is definitely a person. Holy shit, what are you doing? I'm just confused because what I've heard originally was multiple people. There it is right there. What the hell is that? Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. I just not realized that. How far can I zoom out though? Look. Oh, that is creepy. Jesus Christ. I just switched back over to black hot thermal. And remember, this camera is a bit zoomed in, so it looks like I'm a lot closer than what I am. But I am very far away. Hold on, I just heard a voice. I am definitely hearing a voice. Where are you? I don't see anything anymore. Not a single signature. But whatever it is behind those trees way up there. Using my night vision, what I've seen was way out there towards the distance. That's what my thermal was picking up. Behind those trees somewhere. It might have just walked more south. But I did see it. I heard footsteps going on. Hold on. Okay. That creeped me out. I think what made me the most nervous is that whatever I was hearing sounded like multiple people, did not sound like one. And that's what's got me kind of nervous. But whatever the night vision picked up, or the thermal, was definitely one entity or one object. Or person. Oh, listen. I just heard it again. So it may be hard for you guys to hear it, but every now and then I'm hearing what sounds like a shouting echoing from the forest. But it's always happening off camera when I'm just kind of listening before I start recording. I have like 5 videos on my GoPro right now that I just have recorded, and so I'm trying not to like use up all the film that I have left on my memory card. So I was hearing noises in the forest, and I just came up on a hillside here, and this was standing out on my thermal imaging camera. Remember, my hand is black for hot. That is black underneath, cold on top. If it was a rock, the whole thing would be black. But look, that is a freaking car up on a hilltop here in the forest. I don't want to approach it because Yeah, I just don't want to approach it. If you see the front, it looks like it's hot, so it might have been on not too long ago. See how the front of the car is a little bit black? I could be wrong, but I don't feel safe checking it out during the nighttime. I am on night vision right now, and that is the car right there. I just want to see if there's any movement. I feel kind of a little awkward because I feel like I may not. I don't know how many people are in here. It doesn't even move or turn on. I'm trying to see if I can see a light or something. I just heard a noise. I could hear someone talking. I don't know if you guys could hear it. Sounds like a mumbling going on. I have to be careful when I step on. I'm trying to avoid that car now like the plague. There we go. There is so many graves around here. So there is a cross on the floor, right? Which is probably somebody's grave, but look at this. There is a dead rat on the floor. Oh, that is weird. I just heard a noise. I don't know what the hell I just heard, but I just heard something. I'm hiding behind the trees. I knew there was more than one person. I'm not gonna say anything. Give me a second. I got movement behind the trees. The 4 people just left. And now I got movement coming from back here. Holy shit, that was a lot of guys. I seen what looked like a straggler somewhere in the forest by himself, or by themselves, and then all of a sudden, I completely got caught off guard. I was checking out another area here because I wanted to see if I could get away from this car that I found up there by the road, and I started hearing what sounded like footsteps, but a bunch of footsteps, and I saw what looked like a light, and I quickly switched into thermal imaging so you guys were able to see there was like a group of like 5 or 6 guys just kind of walking up through here, and yeah, I knew it. Holy shit. Well, that was that. I think tonight it's already going to be like about 5 or 6 in the morning. This is kind of like my final night. I don't know how many other people are still here because apparently there's people all through this area. But as of right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this up because I am tired, and I'm, if there's people doing weird shit, freaky stuff in the forest, let alone it's called the Witch's Forest, I think it's pretty much self-explanatory what the hell's going on. If I get the chance and I'm here even longer, maybe I'll come back here during the daytime and go further in, seeing if I could find any other things that had to do with witchcraft or anything. Thank you guys for watching Franco TV. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That could have been dangerous. Luckily, they didn't see me hiding in the darkness. I had my brightness completely low on my phone too while I was recording it. But till the next time, I will see you guys in the next adventure. Bye, guys. I'm gonna see if I get some coffee and get to sleep.